Okay. That should have worked. I didn't realize that I did not have my mic attached in OBS. But we're going to be doing one of three things today. We're going to be either doing Dark Souls 3, this, or Elden Ring. Only because I don't really have anything planned for Minecraft. So we're going to wait for this to load, and in the meantime, well, actually, I guess we're going to wait for anyone else to show up and see what they want to do. Oh, hello. Perfect timing. So do you think Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, or this? The only problem is this has no plans. I did not collect, I've been too busy over the last week IRL, and I did not collect any nether quartz, so we can't do the nether quartz church. I don't have anything planned to build, and I'm not ready for the nether fortress either, so. Probably Dark Souls or Elden Ring then, yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a, like 5 minutes. I'll load this in. I'll do a couple, like bookkeeping things, like checking on animals and harvesting crops. And then, unless we get someone else in here that really, really, really wants Minecraft, we'll do Elden Ring or Dark Souls. Where am I in Dark Souls? I'm in... Do you mean Dark Souls Remastered, or do you mean Dark Souls 3? In Dark Souls Remastered, I am in the Blight Town. And then in Dark Souls 3, I think I made it to... oh god, where did I make it? I know I beat the, like, tutorial boss, Iodex Gundur, and then I beat... oh, I remember I was on the Rotted Greatwood. I think that's like, I beat that, and that's where we ended. Sweet. Yeah, it was good timing, honestly, because I was basically just playing for an hour to try to troubleshoot my streaming, because I've been noticing myself and a lot of the other people I'm friends with on YouTube who stream have been having a large amount of issues recently. And so I had gotten home that night and was like, you know what, I've got nothing to do, I'm not really tired yet, let me just stream some Dark Souls, see how far I can get, and stream for an hour and see if I can watch it back and see, like, you know, how it went. Didn't talk or anything, I just, like, had the mic off and was paying attention to the stream health and the drops and all that. But yeah, we'll get in here, we'll check our animals, we'll check our crops, and then if no one else pops in to object, we'll move over to Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring, or one of the two. Which one do you think? Also, apologies in advance if you hear me like in the background as well, because I always keep the YouTube up so that I can monitor how it is, because I don't ever really notice that it drops until way too late. So I have the YouTube portion up, not the OBS. Okay. Dang, I really need a fresh anvil. Blythe. That's Blythe. This is Jack. What a regular name. Oh my god. Where's my ghast? Oh, the ghast is over with the baby animals. I forgot about that. Alright, I think I do need to pop into OBS just real quick. And pull that down a little bit. I just felt like the eating noise feels really loud. Like the sound effect noises. Oh, there he is. Okay. Mary. And there is Donkito. And then we've got Ushi and Baka over here. Maybe we should do chickens next. I have the seeds. Am I carrying? No. I don't have any golden things, but maybe we should do chickens. Next time we do a baby animal, we'll do chickens. Alright, let's collect some crops. Let's watch the diving animation too. It's pretty cool. What we'll do is we'll just harvest these and plant them right back, because if we're going to switch over to a different game, we won't need the food right now, and then we'll have the food later. should check on the copper golems real quick, because if they've like oxidized and stopped, we can add them to the church. I don't know why I didn't take a steed. Why did I run? Well, this is embarrassing, but I already forgot why we came here. Oh, to check on the copper golems, that's all. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't have a goal. I still can't believe my camel died. Is that a baby? You're both still going? Okay, okay. I'll leave you be. Sweet. We'll make this wheat into some bread. We'll store it, because honestly, I was really enjoying the times where I was smart enough to make food in between streams and put it in this. This used to be a food chest, and now it's just a whatever chest. Hello, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if how long we're gonna stay in Minecraft, to be honest, because I didn't really have anything planned. The last week really took me by surprise, and so today I played catch up on recording videos, and by the time I knew it, it was 4:30. And so I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? So I think what we might do is we might honestly just slap, because another thing is I don't want to force anything. Like, I don't want to just build something out of the need to build and have it not fit. So we'll just put up a painting. That's what we'll do. We'll make a painting, put it in the art barn, and then we'll switch to either Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3, that is. Alright, what do I need? I need paper. Oh wait, no, I need wool and sticks, I think. Do I have wood? Perfect. Do y'all have a preference? Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring? Really, either one is cool. The only difference between the two, aside from jumping, which always gets me, is I have not played Dark Souls 3 in a while. I mean, I streamed it the other night, but aside from that, I haven't played it in a while. So. Okay, well, hold on. Let's do a painting. I need blocks. I forgot that. I need blocks to make sure that it's gonna stay in the right shape. There we go. Alright, I do also, real quick before we get started on whatever we're going to choose, we're going to do this painting. Getting ahead of myself. Bing, bang, boom. Painting. Sweet. Is this one I have? No. Awesome. Love it. I love the armadillos, and I love the dog armor too. But, that being said, I do need to get my cat fed real quick. I forgot about that. That's like, I felt a little unprepared when I started, and that's another part of it. But it'll only take a second because I moved my streaming spot and it's much nearer to my kitchen. So we're gonna do, I think, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it while I'm feeding the cat. I'll be right back. And in the meantime, I should probably be smart and do that. Okay. Elden Ring, but if you want DS3, totally okay. Elden Ring is totally okay too. Also, I have the like a monitor playing the YouTube part so that I can see that everything's in here, that everything's going okay. I didn't realize how loud it was cutting up the cat food. But now I could hear it through the second, like a third party, and it felt weird how loud that was. Can you guys hear everything going on in my apartment? Okay. We will do Elden Ring. Now, do we want to well, actually, no. I was going to say, do we want to continue what we were doing last time, or do we want to try beating Mikola and Radon with our new game +4 or whatever the heck it is? But then, as I was thinking that, I said to myself, that would be kind of like just throwing myself against a brick wall. Okay, and yeah, that's good to know. Maybe it's because I'm in a more like loud area, reflective area, audio-wise. At the end of the previous session, quick game. Oh no! Did I rage quit? What happened? It's possible. Alright, so I think we'll just continue. I don't know. Do we want to do we want to give a couple? We'll do it. We'll give it a couple shots. The Radon Promised Consort Radon. I can't remember which way it goes, but we'll do that. I'm always so humbled by how it loads so slow. Sometimes I'll be watching people's streams and I'll be like, wow, that was barely a wait. That's amazing. What was I doing? Alright, this, I think... I have to move the mic, sorry. This, if you're talking about like this area, it is beautiful. This is the spear. This is one of the DLC areas, I believe. Yeah, and this is this. I thought this was a spear that you could throw, but I guess it's not. There is definitely one that you can, though. It might have gone past it. Swift spear, Smith script spear. Okay, this is the one you can throw, and it like comes back to you. And this is the one I had the spinny thing on. It just looks so cool. But yeah, throw it. Like you could hunt. Thank God it got away. I felt bad the moment I pressed the button. But let's get into proper gear, because this armor I think is the stuff that hurts you more but makes you deal more damage. Like I think it gives you negative defense or something. I don't know. I was wearing the Crucible Tree armor before. I just don't like that helm. It makes me feel clunky. This is my absolute all-time favorite weapon, potentially in all of Dark Souls, to be honest, is the Milady. It was a new type of weapon in the DLC that was like a light greatsword. And just the way that you swing with it is so graceful. Love it. Anywho, where is Mikola? He is Theater of the Divine Beast. Church of the Bud? No. It's like called the Staircase. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like they're like not dancing, but they're just like flowing. All right, we're gonna preface this by saying I regularly get, for lack of a better word, shit stomped in this fight, so don't expect anything else. Do we bring in Tolier? Tolier is a super cool character in the DLC. He's very fun, and I feel very bad for him all the time because he seems like just like a soft, sensitive boy. But he's really cool, so we'll bring him in for the help. He's just a chill guy. I mean, he does poison. That's the thing. He's like a poisoner, so he's not, I guess, not a chill guy, but he's just a chill guy. Okay. There was an after part. Also, let me put. I'm not. In it. Yeah, he is such a help. The only problem that I have with summoning help is that it typically like makes their health bar go up, I believe. So you have to do more damage. But let me look at my stats real quick too. I don't know what I left my stats at. My faith and arcane are crazy, but I don't know what that's supposed to be benefit. I guess I'm supposed to be using my dragon incantations probably. So let me try that. Oh, you know what? I also think I can summon my Mimic Tier as well. So let me summon my Mimic Tier real quick and not hopefully die. And then switch over. Okay, the Black Flame seems to do okay. How are you supposed to avoid that, by the way? Asking for a friend. See the... Okay. Alright. Okay. It's crazy, let me tell you. But honestly, you're better than you think, trust me. I feel like it's easy to be critical while you're playing as yourself, but you're taking down some very difficult bosses. So. And this is on like a new game plus type of scenario, so he just does way more damage, and I think does more stagger and stuff as well. The real problem is when he gets into his second phase, and then Nicola is on his shoulders, casting spells. That's the real problem. Like right now. Oh god. It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna say the lore because I want you to experience it in the DLC, but it is wicked cool. You got this. We will see. We'll do our best.
Brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one.
Hey.
Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
See, Nicola.
To I, Nicola,
Damn.
and my promised consort, Radahn.
Got that like 1,180-inch flat iron wig. I was gonna say, where'd Tolia go? No, Tolia, no! Oh, he got me. Yeah, so that's, you know, that wasn't bad. I think I need to reallocate my flasks, obviously, if I'm going to be using magic. Yeah, I think if it's not the entire arena, it's like, I would say probably a good, I don't know how to describe it, but probably like half the arena's amount of radius around him. It's quite a bit. Do I have, I should also check if I have any weapons that scale on faith, because that would be better. Also, the thing is, I think I'm missing a few, not a lot, but a couple Shadow Realm blessings, because you can do Scatter Tree blessings and also Revered Spirit Ash blessings, because you can find Revered Spirit Ashes, which are like jumped up versions of regular Spirit Ashes. Or at least that's the way I understand it. But I don't really know where they are. Plus, I usually like the Mimic tier is kind of the one, except for Trisha. As I've said, Trisha is the homegirl. But Mimic tier ashes are pretty good. We'll try Jolan and Anna because they're also really cool. There's a really, really, really cool carrion like branch that is in the DLC in the Lands Between. It's like the Rolana, but her family. It's cool. We'll keep summoning Tolia because honestly I need the distraction. That's the only way that I am surviving this right now, is by having the distraction going. And I gotta remember too, I've got a plethora of boiled prawn. I can eat those, and I should eat those, for physical defense. This, I don't know how to, I've never found a way to avoid that at all. You eat a prawn. also need to, I think, redo my assets because I don't have any. I don't know what build I was doing before, but it's great. The only thing is, I've done so many mimic tiers, or not mimic tiers, the thing you use to re-spec. I think I've already used up like all of them, to be honest. Yeah, the larval tiers, yes. Those I think because this is the save I've been playing on since the game came out, so I think I've like tapped out on my larval tier stash, to be honest. Let me just see something. Do I have anything that scales better with faith for a sword? I mean, I wish there was a way you could sort based on what they were procting. It was like slightly better. Yeah, I'm real happy that I kept the save around, to be honest. I wish I did that for things like ESO, because I had an ESO like character from 2014 when it came out, and I ended up deleting it back in the day when I thought there was a period of my life where I was like, oh, I'm done with video games. I'm kind of like moved on from that, and so I deleted all my characters, disinstalled the app, uninstalled the app, all that shit. And then came to regret that a lot. Alright, I think I'm just gonna give it a couple more goes like this, because I don't think I have any decent weapons that are faith-based, and I also forgot to summon my summons last time, like, at all. I can do it, right? I can't even afford to summon them. It's a good thing I checked. Damn. I have, like, no FP. That's crazy. Do I have any talismans that increase my FP? I can get rid of the blue dancer charm because that's supposed to... greatly raises focus. I don't even know if there are... Okay, well, if that's boosts maximum FP by the utmost and it only gives me 11 points, then I don't think I'm going to be able to summon them, to be very honest. But we can replace it with something more useful, like raises poisoning or rot in the vicinity, increases attack power, like something like that. Because I'm definitely not low equip load right now. Alright, he's just looking out over the abyss like, how beautiful. I'll just sit here while you yap. Okay. Oh, I don't have my shield. Fantastic. Oh, because he does poison too. See, the thing is, I also have... Y'all, I'm being so serious when I say I have never dodged that little crappy attack that he does. I am so happy with that. I also have a perfumer's flask thing, a perfumer bottle that does the deadly poison, like the toxic poison. So I should also grab that if I have it. If I have it. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna replace with the deadly poison flask if I don't already have it on there, because then I can also throw out some deadly poison and it doesn't take up FB, I don't think. Give Miss, oh my gosh, give Boo Boo my love. Okay, I have the Fire Spark perfume bottle on, but we're gonna switch over to the deadly poison. I don't think I have any like rune arcs or anything to boost myself, so. And I should have put it on my main hand. First I'll try to get some rock. Sorry, Tori. Should not have brought that your way. It's just so brutal. Get close to do the toxic. Sir, I've told you to put poison up your butt. This is nuts. There's not a moment to breathe. Because if you stop to drink your glass, there's no way you can do it faster. That's the problem. Alright, switch my poison over to my main hand. Try to rot him right away, I guess. I think what we'll do is in a couple tries, instead of brick walling it, and instead of doing the other Elden Ring save we have, we will do Dark Souls 3. Just because that one I have not played as much of in a while. So that would be more fresh and fun. Damn, I don't like having 3 things over here, but... And you know what? These swords are so long too, like you think you're far away enough. It's almost better to like roll at his enemies, I guess. Just heal, man. Not gotta be like that. Is it because I'm poisoning? out of the sky. He just has so much health. That's crazy. That was like 20,000 right there. A third or so. I wonder how much health he actually has. New game +4. Roughly 55,000 to 58,000 HP. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, well, we'll give it another couple good spirited goes before we switch over to Dark Souls 3. 58,000. Nuts. It is. It is nuts. Hello. Hope all the doggies are doing well. We just researched and found out he has like roughly 58,000 health on New Game +4. So that's a joy. Because we did about like 20,000 damage to him last time, and I thought that was like a third or so of his health. The Ghost Flame does pretty good. See, I don't mind when he does his little acrobatics class, because then we can just dodge around it. Oh no, I did good. Oh, yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy. For sure. I think what we might do is we might go ahead and switch over to Dark Souls 3. Because it'll feel better to make progress than to brick wall this. Sweet. Thank y'all. There's nothing worse. I'm so thankful that I always have like a very understanding chat. There's nothing worse than sometimes I'll be watching other live streamers and they'll have like a backseat commenter, and it takes like everything in me not to comment and be like, hey, can you like shut the fuck up? Because they'll be like, oh, go here, do this, go here, do this, do this. No, not there. And I'm like, okay, bro, can you just like for 5 seconds relax? Yeah. 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 I've gotten some, not a lot, but I've gotten a couple really weird comments. I made a short about it today, actually, and was gonna post it, but then ended up not deciding to. But some of the highlights were like, hey, would it be okay if I sent you something to wear? And then one of them was also, you should point the camera down so that we can see your body. And I was like, what do you mean? That sounds like a predator. Things that, and you know what the thing is, sometimes I feel like people could be trying to be innocent enough. Like, if you were trying to send me like a cool hat that said Dark Souls 3, then like that'd be fine. But I get the feeling that's not what it was, you know what I mean? So that's like a block and like a prayer. Okay, where were we? This is, I think we ended up here after we beat the, what's it called? The great, like the curse-rotted greatwood or something I think it's called. It's a big old tree that's full of curses. And I forget that unlike Elden Ring, you can't just level up at any bonfire. You have to go back to Firelink Shrine. What creeps? Yeah, it's chock full of them. Sadly. Alright, gotta get used to the... Oh, there is no crouch. I forgot. I was like, gotta get used to the controls. What are we doing here? Alright, so there's no crouch. There's no... I can jump, but only when I'm sprinting. So, like, I've gotta be sprinting and then press B. Oh, wait, no. Sprinting and then press the stick? Okay. That's the same, that's the same. Okay.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
So I'm poured into Vigor because definitely need all the health I can get. But I need Strength for resistances. And then I also need... What was it that I needed for one of the weapons?
Farewell, Ashen One.
Did I just want more? I can't remember what I wanted. So we'll just do more
Welcome home, Ashen One.
endurance and more health.
Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take
Do a little bit of health and then a little bit of strength.
farewell, Ashen One. May the flames
Cast your
guide
shadow,
thee.
just at right where my hands were, of course. And then we'll buy a couple fire bombs.
Ah, well, how may I be of
Trying to keep
service?
stocked up.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Alright.
Hmm.
I forgot the actual... Oh, no, I just remembered. I was about to say, I forgot the actual where I'm supposed to be going. But it just occurred to me where I'm supposed to be going. Last time we were here, we did get invaded by, like, there's invaders that are, like, baked into the game. So he was, like, I think his name is Mad Knight Hodrick or something like that. Or Holy Knight Hodrick. And there's 3 different kinds of invading spirits. Oh, no worries. I have a hiatus from editing because I was live streaming and I was busy for a few days, and I got back into it and I realized how like fun but also stressful it can be. So hopefully it's just void. But yeah, there's a couple different kinds of invaders, and there's one that is a mad invader, like a mad spirit, and it's purple. It can attack, I think, just anyone it wants. I think that's the difference. Like a hostile invader can only attack you. If you ever play this game, to pick the white image and on the white image when you first start the game, or immediately kind of here and because then the arrows won't hurt you. Like at all. Oh, probably. Probably. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. In OBS, like the game capture. But, basically, ooh! And you know what? Hold on. You know what else? We'll do that too. Oh, no, you're good. I actually prefer that people tell me because then I can like fine tune it because I don't know, like I can never tell. So it's always good to have like a third party to tell me when things are like too loud or not loud enough, you know? It's all about the way that, like the way that you say it, and you said it perfectly politely. But yeah, hopefully now it's not as bad. I will say, I did notice after when I was changing it in OBS that even in my headphone it did feel like just a tad loud. Hey girl. Man, I can't wait till I get some form of magic in this game because I have none right now. Not a dog. The dogs in this game are very unforgiving. Okay, that's good. No. It's like a family attacking me. It circled around. Okay, gotta stop. Definitely gotta focus on finding bone shards to upgrade my flasks if I'm gonna have this much health. Another. Okay. Now that that fiasco's over, that's like the first leg. I think there's another dog up here. No? Gonna keep it up. And then these guys throw shit at you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Come on. We're throwing things now? Oh, I have an idea. did not work. They took too much of a wide berth. I think I'm just gonna run. Actually, he stepped on my head. Okay. Yeah, I will say Elden Ring, I don't really know how to feel about it because there are some aspects. I mean, I love it. When I say I don't know how to feel about it, it's not like my opinion on the game. But as far as like the difficulty, there are some aspects of it which make it a lot easier, like being able to jump, and it feels like a lot of the basic mobs are more basic. Like there's more room in between the heavy fighting sometimes, but I think that's also because it's much more exploration based. So this is while there are multiple ways you can go in Dark Souls 3, I feel like it's much more linear. So you're kind of like forced into battle after battle after battle. But this is a friend. This isn't a battle. This is a homie. Hey. Yeah.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegbert
Yes,
of
Onion
Katarina.
Man.
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow?
No, I'm friends with him.
Well,
So-
if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
Well, you see, bud, you gotta do one of these. I don't know if you have to go all the way up and then come back and talk to him, or if you can just talk to him now and be like, you see that?
This lift only...
Ah, okay, yeah, you gotta go up. Let's go up. Okay. I don't think we need to talk to the giant for us, but maybe if we talk to him.
I help anytime.
Yeah, he's a good guy. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's an item up here. One thing I will say I love about Elden Ring versus Dark Souls 3 is there's much more greenery. It's much less dead, like there's animals and plants. This is pretty much just architecture and death. But, oh, yep, okay, I forgot, you're supposed to roll off at a certain point and help the Onion Man fight a demon. Fantastic. I have like half health, we're gonna try it out. Here we go. But I do forget that Dark Souls 3 is supposed to be canonically like at the very, for lack of a more appropriate way to say it, like at the very ass end of the universe where people have repeatedly ignored the flame dying over and over again and refused to link it, so everything is just like crumbling to pieces. There's two princes that you fight at a certain point.
Ah,
Oop, hold on.
don't
I shouldn't have
disappear
started
like
the
that.
dialogue.
You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
Yeah. But yeah, there's two princes you fight at some point, and they were supposed to be the one of them was supposed to link the fire, but to not divulge too much lore, because I don't know if you want to play the games and experience them, they basically have their own reasons for thinking that the whole process of linking the fire is a scam, and they shouldn't be doing it because of, you know, XYZ. And so they refuse to. Oh, okay, so basically, the first game, the one I'm making videos on now, I should have talked to him. Anyways, the first game, the one I'm playing now, you fight the 4 original shard bearer, Lord Soul Bearers. They have like the 4 original pieces of soul that came out of the flame, and then by the time you hit Dark Souls 2, you're kind of in a position where I think one guy escaped with a piece of it and spread it to these ladies, and you fight them, and then basically people keep relinking the flame every time it's required to keep the world going. But there are a lot of people who believe, rightfully so, that Gwyn, the main god, is scamming people, because what's supposed to happen is Gwyn is supposed to let the gods die and let humankind have their era, but he refuses to do so. So he caused the undead curse to begin with, and linking the flame only prolongs the undead curse and makes it worse for humankind. All because Gwyn doesn't want to give up godhood. Even though he's like already technically dead, because you kind of kill him in Dark Souls 1, but it's not even him, he's already dead at that point, so I don't know. It's all really convoluted, but yeah, you're basically like doing the god's will, and then, oops, surprise, they're actually the bad guys. Stab in the butt. Man, I don't want to say a word. I don't want to say anything. Okay, I was going to say I'm getting very lucky, but I didn't want to say it while he was still alive. Whew. All right.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
Sibra.
To your valor, my sword
Thank you.
and I pray together.
Thank you, thank you.
Long
May the sun shine. And then I got a new emote, which we're gonna replace one of them with. Woo! And then you know what? I think the Siegbrow actually sort of heals you, maybe? Restores HP and boosts frost resist. Good. Hopefully that'll get us enough to get to a bonfire, because I know there's still more enemies ahead. That's another thing that I think... That's the only thing I noticed right away, I will say, when I was doing Elden Ring, is the frequency of sites of graces was much more. Like, they're much more frequent than bonfires are in the Dark Souls games, which is great. Very great. Oh god. These things. Some of them are alive. I don't like it. Uh-huh. Oh, well, they stick out like a sore thumb. No, I don't even want to touch it with a sword. No. And then I think there's dogs. Get the hell away. Thankfully, only one of the dogs noticed me, so we can kind of take them on one at a time. Hey. I'm really sorry. I wish they didn't put dogs in these games. Even if they are scary undead dogs. Oh, there's two of those big ladies. Two lunch ladies with spears guarding the door. Fireball. What are the odds? Then I could just run past them, you think? Good, not good? Sorta worked out. Whoa. Almost clipped me through the wall. I'll take that. Okay, I think the way I'm supposed to go is this way. But quickly, let's put on Flynn's ring. I think lowering equip load increases attack. That doesn't help us right now, but it's a pretty ring. Oh, wait, no. Okay, in here, though, there is actually a very useful ring. Oh. Shit. No, it's right there, too. I thought I was gonna make that. I thought I was gonna hit the, that little wooden board on the wall. Anyways, there's a ring down there that is, I think, called the Chrysanth ring or something. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just run as fast as can be. Sorry, y'all. I would absolutely love to fight, but have not the time. Oh, there's dogs. Oh no, I forgot about the dogs. We gotta have armor. Hey, since you're just sitting there, would you mind helping me? You've got a gigantic hammer. Oh no, they might hurt Onion Man. Oh wait, no, he's gone. We're good. We're good. If I was about to say, if it takes me down at this point, that's totally okay. Unless he comes flying down here and steps on my head. Okay. Because this is actually the way we're supposed to be going, if we're being real. There is monster in here. I think it's one of Vort's dudes. like that. What I am gonna do... Oh, shoot. So I'm gonna run past you and... Oh. I'm gonna run past you and open the door. Hit that ember, or not ember, hit that bonfire that's right here. And that way we can fight him. And then if we die, we're right there. Sweet. We get his sword. Alright. What do I need for it? 14 dexterity, and my dexterity's at 12. Okay. Do I have any souls? Some. But also, what does it take to level up? That's another big question. Oh, I can't level up at a bonfire. Been playing too much Elden Ring, and my mind is confused. Let's put that on because I think that's 100%. Blah. Oh my god. These things. It's all coming back to me now. These horrible things. They fly. Oh my god. Ooh, what's that? Corvian Great Knife. I need 16 dexterity for that. That's crazy. Hey. Okay. Oh, one of them's got a scythe. Oh wait, no, they both got scythes. Hmm. Where'd that one go? Did he just run off a cliff? Yeah, they are. So much so that I think one just accidentally, like, died. They also have shamans. And the shamans are similar to those, people with the trumpets in Elden Ring. They call more people. Where? Hold on, because I know there's more. Oh, no. You know what it is? It's an NPC fight. Hey, I see ya. She literally throws poop at you. she's not doing good this time around. Ooh, that's the problem. Oh god. Ooh. She doesn't have. Don't throw poop at me. You nasty. That's what you get for being so unsanitary. And then we get her butcher knife. And then also, if you go down here, I think you get armor. What's cool is, I think in almost all of the games, including Elden Ring, you find like the preset character armor throughout the game, as if there is canonically one of each of the presets that tried to link the fire or become Elden Lord but just didn't make it. So like the brigand died right there. Where are those guys? Oh. Hey, I gotta make this quick. You first. Wow, you're sleeping sound. Sure would be a shame if someone woke up. Okay, now this might be a mad dash for the bonfire because I don't think I have it in me to fight all these people. See ya. Plus there's some NPCs down here that I really want to meet because they're really fun. Alrighty. Everybody meet Henri
hello.
and Horace.
How do you do? I am Henri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the undead legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
So these two...
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative.
Yeah, Horace doesn't
Don't
talk.
think he'll
He
live
just
without
kind of
his
grunts. Sweet. This is really cool. It's not really in Elden Ring, I don't think, is you have covenants that you can join in-game where it was much more effective back when there was a lot of invasion going on, but you can join different covenants, and then when you invade or when you get invaded, you used to be able to like automatically have people from that same covenant that if they had online play enabled, they could get summoned to help you. So like if I think the Blue Sentinels is the one where you just sign up and or you just like attach it, and then if you get invaded, someone from the like Knights of the Moon or something like that, they can get automatically summoned to help you. So it's pretty interesting. Because I remember after I beat Yeah, it's pretty cool. I remember after I first beat Dark Souls 3, and I was feeling, like, super strong on top of the world, I would kill time by having the Dark Moon Covenant. I think that's what it is, the Dark Moon Covenant. I would have that on, and I would just kind of hang out and wait for other people to get invaded. And then show up. There's a bonfire somewhere. Don't know where, but it's somewhere. Oh! These weird little things. I don't know how to describe them other than way back in the day, like in the early 2000s when I was a kid, there was this game called Vex, and in that game there was a lot of weird creatures, and this looks like one of them. Aside from that, I have literally no idea what they're supposed to be. Is there a dog? Do I hear a dog? Son of a bitch. Oh, it's just a person that looked like a dog. Oh, y'all don't got skincare here? They did comment that. Jots down in my notebook. Do not insult the locals. Oh my god. Definitely do not insult the locals. Yeah, they're much... I don't know, they're much less civilized, it feels, you know what I mean? Like, this is much less, I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's as much order going on. Like, with Elden Ring, you can definitely tell that there was once a civilization. And it only very recently, well, I guess not very recently, but, you know, you can tell where, like, there's city, and there's structure, and order, but it just kind of feels like chaos. Where is the bonfire? Twin Dragon Great Shield. I think it's like up there. That's where I gotta go. Oh my god! Sir! He's huge! What kind of dog is this? Oh, thank god. Alright, what we should do, we should be smart. Should head back to Firelink real quick and level up. I can also definitely, you know, after playing Elden Ring and then coming back to Dark Souls 3, I absolutely understand why they gave you the ability to level up at the Sites of Grace, because I forgot how much of a pain it was to travel back and forth to level up. But it is what it is. Where'd she go? Oh. Oh. Two people to talk to.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the take nourish.
Okay. I need more dexterity. So hopefully I have like one more soul.
Ashen.
Or, you know, one more. Oh! Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. I don't want any of its weapons, so we're just gonna use it.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take note.
And then we're gonna do one more point into dexterity, and then we should be able to use that sword we just got, because that will do ice damage as well, I think. Enshrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Cool. Yeah, and it's cool. Oh, and another thing, in this game, there's a lot of, like, narrow corridors, I find, and so it's so important for me to have a weapon that goes vertically, that slices vertically like that. We need to buy a ton of fire bombs, because I also use those all the time. What do you mean exceeding maximum? Oh, I can only carry 20 at a time. Okay. One more bit of housekeeping before we leave Firelink Shrine. We have to burn an undead bone shard. That will up our flask. And then I think we have to take the Estus shard to Andre. And then that'll give us one more flask.
Well, Matt, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Reinforce. Yes, okay, cool. I also don't have any magic, so we're gonna put it all into health.
Be careful.
And then we don't need this. We don't really need the binoculars, but we're gonna keep them just because. Okay. It feels like when NASCAR cars stop and get their wheels changed. Yeah, I will say the lore in this game, well, the lore in all of the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, it's all very well written, I will say. But I particularly have a soft spot for Dark Souls 3 because just the idea that because no one else wanted to link the fire, they started raising people from the dead from the past who had previously linked the fire, and so the main bad guys that you're fighting are the previous linkers of the flame who chose not to. So you're supposed to go kill them, get their ashes, and bring them back to force them to do so, basically. But the cool part being that they're all people who did the exact same thing that you did, basically, by fighting through all this junk to link the fire. Oh wait, no. They didn't fight through all this junk because this junk is their lands all forced together. That's why they're so vastly different. Like, I'm pretty sure the Crucifixion Woods that I'm in right now is only here because of the Abyss Watchers. Oh, no. You shut up. Don't say a word. And the Abyss Watchers are people we're going to fight. They're actually one of my favorite, I think, Dark Souls game fights, period. Ow. Damn. Whew. Also think there's an NPC up here somewhere that we gotta talk to. Ooh, I got a staff. I can't use it. I don't have enough intelligence. Speaking of, I don't know if I have enough intelligence for this guy to even want to go back to Firelink Shrine. Because that's just the thing. You need to basically impress the NPCs. Or at least some of them. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy who's a mage, if your intelligence is under 10, which mine is 9, he says, I mean, he basically says you're not really smart enough to learn. Or something like, why would you want me to teach you? You're clearly not interested. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if he's willing to come home to Firelink Shrine. Where is... Oh, it's not a hidden door. I just broke his table. Sorry, bro. He's definitely not coming home
Well,
now.
this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing.
Do you want to teach me sorcery?
You'd better not.
Oh.
Sorcery is not for everyone, and should never be forced. You have your own methods. Don't let it bother you. Be on your own.
No, I don't want to talk anymore. I feel bad. He's like, no, you know, it's sweet of you to ask, but I don't think you're ready. And that's fair. I definitely do not have a a magic build going on. Oh, at least he let me down easy. Oh, ow, not like you. There is a boss, like, right up there. I gotta think, I don't know if I did the right things to have a summon for it, because I think I needed to talk to some dude back in the Undead Burg before I took the elevator down here, in order to have his summon sign show. Listen, you're a pain in the ass. I'm gonna be very real with you, sir. Your hat is there's two of you? We might need to just firebomb this type of situation. Good God. Oh, sweet home Alabama. I'm gonna die. That's insane. Woo! Okay. Oh, thank God I got an Estus flask back. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, now I think his summon sign would show up like right around here, so I don't think I have the dude that can help. But, speaking of mages, you're about to see one of the one of the strongest mages in the game, probably? I don't know if there's a ton more bosses that are mages, but this is one of them, the Crystal Sage. He's squishy, but he is a pain, and then he also does this weird thing where he gets a body double because he feels unsafe. Oh no, I threw it too late. Oh, you know what else I will say? The music in Dark Souls 3 is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it's so dramatic and like orchestral. It's crazy. Oh, I heard the music change. Alright. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Of course, he's over there. Don't let me run. Should probably heal. Oh! Oh, God. Don't you dare run away. Ooh. My heart. That's the thing that happens in these games. I get so, like, physically stressed sometimes that I'm like, it feels like I'm actually there. Don't you dare die. No, he was so close. Alright, we definitely got him next time. With 5 flasks, we got him. Because this time, we'll just run through to the boss fight. That's sort of like an unspoken rule that I kind of developed over the years, is like, if I fight my way to the boss fight once, and beat all the enemies on the way there once, then I don't really mind sprinting through to beat the boss after that. Because if I'm going to make myself fight every single enemy every single time, then we're going to be here all night. Yeah, that was a pretty decent run. I am so glad I got the sword, the Irithil straight sword that does the frost damage, because that really helps. I think one of my biggest issues that I end up seeing when I'm watching myself play this game back is I don't let my stamina come up enough. Like, I try to attack too much, and then I end up having no stamina to actually hit or dodge or do anything. Oh. Just kidding. Are you gonna switch? He switched. Oh, Sophie, not good time. Not a good time. I'm fighting evil wizard. Oh my god. The crystal! I can't see! Oh my god. Alright, my love, I'm really sorry, I gotta move it. Okay. We had a tactical cat, and it didn't work out. You know what else? Real quick, I'm gonna fill up my coffee. I'll be back in just a hot minute. All right. Jeepers. Alright, y'all. If I go completely and utterly nonverbal, I apologize. Oh. God, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Heal, heal. Oh my. If I can hone in on him this last time, we'll be good. Nope. He's in the corner. Oh, son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? No! No, are you kidding me? Look at his health bar. Oh my god. That's insane. He was like a light breeze from death. Alright. Let's just be so serious. That was crazy. No, no. Don't you open your mouth. Don't you start screaming. He did. He literally had like 1 or honestly like 0.5. He had like a doll hair of health. Get my 200 souls because those are invaluable, you know. Oh. The crystals are the worst because they do so much damage and they stagger you. This is good. This is good. I feel good. Hell yes! What an epic ending. Woo! Soul of a Crystal Sage. And I got, what, 8,000 souls for that? That does not feel right. That does not feel right. We should travel. Should use these souls. I don't know what weapons you get from... I'll look it up right now. Crystal Sage's Rapier or the Crystal Hail Sorcery, which neither of those I think would do a lot for me. So... Yahoo! So I think we'll just eat his soul right up. Num num num.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright, I need... Hold on, I need to look at what I should actually do here. It would be cool to go back and get that sorcerer guy back here, just because I feel like sorceries would be handy. So let's put some points into smarts. Let's study up a little bit here. We'll put it all in, why not? And then we'll go back there and talk to him, and hopefully he will, you know, allow us to learn from him. I'm thinking this way would actually be easier, honestly, because then I don't have to fight those big hat mages. Prince Lothric's robe. Prince Lothric is the one who was supposed to link the fire, but didn't this time around. Apparently, he had a teacher who was like a critic of the whole process of linking the flame, who convinced him that it was all a sham. And I personally think it was, I can't remember what his name is exactly, but I think it's Arya or something like that from the first Dark Souls game. He's like this giant, I don't know how to describe him other than either the roots of a tree or a giant face that appears in fire in Dark Souls 2, I think it is. Not Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. And I think he's the one who convinced Prince Lothric that it was all a sham. Because he knows that it's all a sham. Because Loki, it is... It's sort of like... Not to get too real here, but it's sort of like our own government right now. Like all of us realizing, oh, it's all just an evil scam. Fantastic.
Well, well. There's something different about you, isn't there?
Yeah, I got smarter just for you.
Very indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly, you're not that sort of man. So you will make me a promise.
Okay.
That in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge. In the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets. Well, can you assure me of this?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
We just gotta bring him scrolls.
You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise. I am all unkindled. We will...
Sorry, I just heard someone swing, and I'm like, if they're right behind me, then I am totally done. Because they will he will kill both me and Orbeck of Vinheim. But we have a mage now, so we can, in theory, learn some spells. Once I can hold a staff, then we'll be set. But for now, we gotta get moving, because I don't want to be here. I'm actually kind of excited to do a little bit of sorcery. I haven't done sorcery in a long time in a playthrough, but honestly, watching your streams, watching Grumperkins, if you have not watched your streams and you're in the chat, go watch your streams. It's so fun to watch the sorcery fighting. It's so fun. So, oh my god. Okay. New area. New things to look for. There's oh god, I gotta get that. Because they give me the things I need to increase this weapon right here in my hand. Which I think is gonna be a main weapon of ours. Shouldn't there be two of you? Two of the guys with the cages? It really, really did. Oh, there are two of you. I just didn't see it. I'm